Today we're going to be ranking all 35 Eurovision songs. As a Path of Titans YouTuber, who's to say I have good music taste? However, I'm also a huge Eurovision fan, and I make the rules here because it's my channel. So if you're an American like me, and have no idea what Eurovision is, just search it up on Wikipedia. Sit back, relax, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and feel free to discuss my picks in the comments below. Just don't get too mad at me. Enjoy! Portugal are sending one of two entries that wanted to go to Eurovision. Conveniently, this song also won the national final, and although it's a sweet song, this isn't really my style, so we're gonna put it in last place. I don't really have much to say about this. It's powerful, but the lyrics are boring and generic, and some people even say that they're ChatGPT generated. There's a nice part at the end where she sings in her native language, but that's about it. Compared to last year's masterpiece that was Gaia, this is a pretty big downgrade. There are some highlights. One is her rap.
Pretty girls rock. I've been on my shit, now it's pretty on top. You ain't my loss. Step down, take five. Now I'm the boss.
And the other is that she can sing really well. So maybe it'll do well with the juries, but I don't really like it. I should like this song. It's nice, with a good message, and there's even violin at the end. Like, I play violin, but at the end of the day, this song is just kinda generic. Speaking of generic, we have to talk about Estonia's fumble this year. Like, they could have had so many good entries. But instead they chose a nostalgia route. The band has gone to Eurovision before representing Switzerland, and this year they're going with a rock song that unfortunately sounds really dated.
Oh, baby, there you are. Go and get it like a super.
Apparently, being generic is just a theme right now, because San Marino are sending Senate for the third time this decade. And instead of bringing Flo Rida like she did in 2021, she's featuring Boy George with 3 lines. Although the song is pretty fun and catchy, there's not much else going for it. Unfortunately, the UK seems to like sending shit song after shit song after shit song, and this year is no different. Because as much as I want to like it, since the first verse is actually really catchy, and I really like that verse.
Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do.
and the beat is just like a bop. The chorus and instrumental are just not it, man. I'm really conflicted on the song, because the beat and the instrumentals are super catchy, but the song becomes really repetitive, really fast. And I think this is one that really comes down to how well the live performance is executed, which can make Belgium a dark horse. I honestly feel pretty bad for ranking this one so low, since it's a beautiful song with a powerful message. Leleka sings about the danger of war and wanting to return to our roots, something that, especially in this day and age, we can all resonate with. Unfortunately, and I hate to say this song is just not my style, and I think Ukraine could have done better with the entries that they had in the national finals. Similar to Ukraine, I feel bad ranking this one low. Per sempre si means forever, yes, so the song is about marriage, and it makes you just want to smile. And what's going to make this really shine in the live performance is that the singer has so much fun when he performs this, and it's also the fact that Italy somehow every year sneaks into the top 5. This is a fun entry that I low-key fuck with. The pre-chorus and the chorus, like the song suggests, makes you want to dance. But I feel like the energy in the instrumental and the stage presence in the national final performance isn't there just yet to make this fun entry impactful. Israel's actual participation in Eurovision this year is controversial, to say the least. But this isn't a political video, it's a song ranking, and personally, I think this is a vast upgrade from Israel compared to previous years. The song is a chill bop that is super catchy, and I really love the guitar, string, Middle Eastern influence twist that happens in the instrumental. I'm gonna be honest, when I first listened to this entry, I hated it. Nowadays, it's grown on me, a lot. I think the main factors for this is the beat itself. It keeps thumping and keeps you hooked, ramping up the energy as the song goes on. I do have to say, it does get a bit repetitive, but overall, this is a solid, unique entry from Norway. So, similar to Norway, this is an entry that I didn't like at first, but it's grown on me ever since. What I do like are the verses themselves. Simon tells the story of being an unhappy worker, tired of licking his boss's ass. This is a high energy song from start to finish, and with the right execution of the live performance, it can really make this a surprise qualifier. I love like 90% of the song, minus some verses, and this would be up there in the top 10. I also unfortunately know that this won't do so well in Eurovision since a niche genre like this never does well. I really hope this qualifies though, because I am so addicted to this chorus and rock instrumental, and if the live performance goes the way of the artists, then this could actually do pretty well. Fun fact, the singer Antigone actually made an appearance on Britain's Love Island a few years ago. I don't know, anyways, this song was really hyped, maybe a bit overhyped by the Eurovision community, but I see the potential. I like Cyprus going down the ethnic route, and although you could do so much more with the chorus, the overall song is pretty catchy and fun. This is a generic pop song that somehow actually works. I don't know what it is, but the song is so addicting and catchy, and the energy is already high in the beginning, but she somehow manages to make it even higher through her dancing. And not to mention the really good vocals. A powerful, evocative live performance, and I think this could be a surprise top 15 for sure. I have a soft spot for powerful ballads, but this one took some growing for sure. What really called to me was the performance. This isn't just a song, but a cinematic masterpiece about someone waiting for their lover to come back to them. And the ending might just be one of the best this year. The acceleration and then the abrupt start into the heartfelt ending is just so good. Big change of pace here because it's a fun entry. I would have this higher because I like fun entries, but I feel like this one's kind of unpolished. The beat is good, but it gets boring and repetitive, and as much as I like the little heartfelt verse to slow things down, it's a little out of place for me. Czechia are sending another male ballad with powerful lyrics and vocals. Nothing different. This song is about the singer being at a crossroads, hence the title. I have it as a dark horse because of the way that the chorus blends with the instrumental, and the vocals are just so good for me, especially for the high notes. So I have really high hopes for this one. Moldova is back with a bang, and this is how a fun entry is done. The energy, the passion, the nationalistic pride is all shown in the live performance, and it has you thumping from start to finish. This is one that I really hope qualifies because it's so good. Lithuania is always one to experiment with something new every year. This time, they've gone for a futuristic kind of alien vibe, which matches with the song's message of wanting more even in a time of nothingness, paired with really strong vocals and the fact that he can somehow sing in 5 languages all at once. This could be one to watch in the competition. Georgia put their trust in former Eurovision Junior winners HydraKiwi with the song on replay. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect to like this so much, but the beat and the Middle Eastern inspired instrumentals with that cultural element make it super addicting. I do have to say that the chorus is a little underwhelming and a missed opportunity, but a really strong entry nonetheless. This is one of my favorite dark horses this year. The song is so beautiful and powerful at the same time, with the lyrics conveying the story of a father who left a single mother and daughter. The staging for this is also insane. I love the broken glass effect that's going on, and not only that, but the high notes at the end hit different. I really think and hope that this will qualify for the grand final because it's such a good entry. If Lamine Yamal tore up Europe with his dribbling skills at 17, then Monroe from France is about to do the same with her vocals, also at 17. As a 16-year-old, this makes me question my own life choices. But anyways, the song exudes France at all levels. It's classic French opera, building up to the epic climax at the end. Vocals, the instrumentals, all insane, so they better not fuck up the live performance because this has the potential to win. And the only reason why I have this so low, even though it's a favorite to win, is because I really don't want another opera winner. This year's songs are leaning into that Eurodance techno bop theme, and I think this executed that perfectly. The song Vor vi går hjem, meaning Before We Go Home, has one of the best pre-choruses I think this year. And I really like the unique staging that they did in the national final. If they keep that same staging, Denmark might surprise with a top 5 finish. After last year's absolute fumble of a song, Croatia are finally back with Lelek. Andromeda is a call to preserve nature and Mother Earth, I think. And it's an intense song with staging that really stands out in a good way, and vocals that just effortlessly blend into powerful chants. The key change at the end is just so perfectly executed. So I really have high hopes for this to send Croatia back to the top 10. Bangaranga means riot in Bulgarian, and is inspired by the Bulgarian kukeri, who are these men who dress up to chase away spirits. And this song is the best way of starting a dancing riot. It's the perfect blend of vocals and dance, with that Middle Eastern inspired beat that is so addictive. Romania, like Bulgaria, are coming back in the best way possible, with a banger entry. What stood out to me here are not the kind of suspicious lyrics, but rather the chorus and Alexandra's powerful vocals. And when the opera hits, it hits hard. Not to mention the instrumental parts with the rock band that are also just timed perfectly and blend everything together. Montenegro came back last year with a ballad that I think was very much robbed, but this year they're going all out with a techno bop that also sends a powerful message advocating for a new dawn for women. This is the perfect blend. There's a catchy beat, verses that are also catchy, and also parts where Tamara can show off her strong vocals. Overall, a dark horse entry and one that would make me super stoked if it did well. Albania are sending another powerhouse, and I'm so ready for it. The first time I listened to this entry, I literally got chills, and I still do. Not only is there a heartfelt message to the singer's mother, but the vocals themselves are just so powerful, and the orchestral elements create a dark and mystifying effect that works so well. If the staging replicates this feeling, then I think Albania could actually make top 5 with this one. Australia, out of nowhere, are setting an entry that could very much win. The song gives that nostalgic late 2010s pop vibe, but elevated through the stunning vocal ability and the piano-inspired instrumental that leads to the key change at the end, which hits so hard. The music video gives a little idea of what the staging might look like, which really gives me a lot of hope that this will do really well. Sweden continuously sang bangers every year. This year is no different, and they're continuing to experiment with an EDM techno bop. There's not one, not two, but 3 dance breaks that will send the entire venue bumping. But then you also have the strong vocals, especially with that last high note that will appeal to the juries as well. Not to mention the thumping beat that continuously goes throughout the song. I know this will get top 3. This is my dark horse of the year. The song gives me chills every time I listen to it. It's a powerful rock ballad about a one-sided love, and the singer has so much emotion through his vocals that paint heartbreak perfectly. There's not only that perfect blend of his vocals with that of the deeper backup vocal, but also the ending where he quote-unquote screams. Would usually put me off, but somehow works so well in this song. I don't know how well this will do, but I'm rooting for it all the way. My absolute winner from the beginning is from Finland. After years of coming so close, this might finally be the time when they can bring it home. And what a song to do it with. The vocals, the staging, the violin, the absolute fiery cinematic masterpiece this song is. I have no doubt it'll win. Just listen to this ending.